I'll never forget the first day I did a jiu-jitsu class. First time I went in there, so embarrassing. I lost against a fucking 12-year-old girl. Like, I think she put me in like I think it was an arm bar. And obviously, it's like a little girl, right? I didn't go in there using my full strength. But the fact that basically we were fighting, I guess more wrestling, and a little girl beat me. It was the most humbling experience of my life. And that's where I realized, like, okay, I really can't fucking fight. Because all these years I was like, okay, I'm an athletic guy, I'm strong. If I got in a fight, I could probably handle myself. So I go into that first class expecting to do decently well. First off, right off the rip, I get smoked by this 12-year-old girl, and I'm like, all right, bro, I got some work to fucking do. Since then, there's been other people I've lost to a lot of grown men, like older men, like 50s, 60s, and it's just more instilled in me that, like, okay, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing in a fight. And if I were to get into a fight, people with minimal experience would be better than me. And I've realized as I've been going, when somebody new joins, no matter how big they are, how in shape they are, whenever they get there for their first day, they get smoked by everybody. And I can beat them, even with my little experience, I can beat them because I know somewhat what I'm doing now. And basically what I'm saying is, I think all men should try a combat sport. You don't have to necessarily stick to it, but just do like the free day or something. Whether it's boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu like I do, whatever it is, Muay Thai, anything. I think every man should try it and experience for himself what it's like, because it's so humbling. It makes you realize, okay, if I were to get in a fight, I'd really get my ass kicked. I don't know what I'm doing. Because I feel like a lot of guys, I guess probably just from testosterone and ego, they feel like if they were to get in a fight, they'd do fine. And they think that they'd probably win. When in reality, you would probably get destroyed. You don't know shit about what you're doing. You don't have any experience. And then going in there and being in that uncomfortable setting and seeing how much better people are than you, it's really humbling. And it'll destroy your ego. And you'll be a lot more, just humble. Because as I lost to these men and the fucking little girl, I was like, all right. Like I said, I got some work to do. So I made me want to keep going and actually learn how to fight in case if I do get in a fight in the future, I can protect my friends, my family, whatever the case is. If I'm with a girl, I can protect the girl, and just myself too. If something does happen, I'll have the ability to protect myself. So I think every man should try it, at least at some point. And again, you don't have to stick to it. You don't have to be the guy who likes to fight, but it'll give you that humbling experience and make you know that, okay, it's harder than I thought. And deep down, you know, all men have like a generational instinct to enjoy combat, enjoy fighting, or at least be into it. So whenever you experience it, kind of brings it out of you. And I don't know, it's weird because as a kid, you think about it all the time. Like, you always think about, I think you like probably loved like martial art movies, Bruce Lee and shit. All that stuff was so cool as a kid. And whenever you actually get to experience it, it brings out that just instinct from you, and you realize how cool it is, I guess. And it's just a good skill to have too. But it's really a short video. I just wanted to point out that you should try a class because it's so humbling and it makes you learn a lot about yourself. Whenever I'm in jiu-jitsu and I am getting beat by somebody, especially somebody smaller than me, it makes me realize how much of a skill it actually is, not something that just comes from genetics and being blessed with strength or size. Because there's guys in there who are like 6'5", and they get destroyed by some kid who's like 130 pounds, 5'7", because he's just that good at fighting. And I also tried boxing a long time ago. So that was the original combat sport that I started with. And I never got to the point where I was sparring. My coach wouldn't let you spar unless you were a year in. So I never really got to spar, even though I really wanted to. I sparred with some friends, but my friends weren't experienced. But just being in the gym, seeing other people do it, and seeing other people just hit the bag, I could just tell, like, damn, they are on a different level than me. And if I fought them, I'd get my fucking ass beat. So I just really, quick little tiny piece of advice. Try a free day at your local gym at any combat sport, whether jiu-jitsu, boxing, whatever. Just try a free day and humble yourself and see how little you know about fighting and see how much it'll make you think about it more. Because it'll make you think about it like, damn, I need to learn at least something. That way if something does happen, I can protect myself, protect my friends, protect my family, whatever it is. So quick little video, feel like about that. And I'm about to go to my jiu-jitsu class right now, actually. So I just figured I'd make something real quick for today. But if you're interested in the content, anything like this, please subscribe, make self-improvement videos, and then just think about ways to improve yourself. So if you are interested, please subscribe. And besides that, if you got any goals you want to make it happen, and I will see you in the next video.